James Mathers for the Digital Cinema Society at Cine Gear Expo 2022. I'm here at the Arri booth, and Marcus Kluesener is going to tell us about some new accessories for the Orbiter. Now, Orbiter is very versatile, and you have lots of different things, but now you have a Fresnel lens?
That's true, James. Thanks. Yeah, so this year at Cine Gear we're launching and presenting for the first time the 15 to 65 degree Fresnel zoom lens for the Orbiter. The zoom lens is motorized, so it can be controlled in terms of zoom range from 15 to 65 degree via the onboard knob here in the front. And the display will always tell you the current beam angle that you're at. So for your record, for your logbook, you can write down the actual beam angle that you've been using. Further, you can control the zoom via DMX, streaming SEN and ArtNet, just like any other function of the product. On top of that, also the Orbiter control panel allows for controlling the zoom. So what makes this Fresnel lens special is the combination of a glass Fresnel that we have inside. So we have a 11-inch glass Fresnel that sits on the inside of the lens, mounted onto two rods that are motorized and pushing the zoom forward. And on the outside we have this plastic micro Fresnel lens that is adding to the proper diffusion level that we want to have from a Fresnel lens. So this Fresnel optics for the Orbiter allows for a proper Gaussian diffusion. Unlike many other products in the market that maybe give you little edgy or little hard edge on the outside of the beam, this one gives a proper Gaussian diffusion that softly turns out to the side. Also, because of the point light source in the Orbiter, we actually have a single slightly soft shadow from the unit, so that gives a proper Fresnel performance to the Orbiter.
It's the QLM, you call it?
Yes.
That's what is the heart of this whole thing. That's what allows so many different accessories to talk to the light.
Exactly. So the Orbiter Fresnel lens mounts via the QLM system, just like any other accessory, to the Orbiter. And via the connection points here, the fixture understands which optics is mounted, and it can actually accommodate for certain settings by recognizing the optics. Further, of course, these connection points are transferring power and data from the lens, and from the lens feeds the feedback back to the Orbiter. So the fixture always knows what's at stake.
And the data can be recorded.
The data can also be recorded. So we're working on a metadata suite that will be very much useful for post-production and also for virtual reality production. So all the data, including positioning of the product, roll and pitch, and also the optics being used and the actual beam angle in this case is being reported back into your metadata.
Very impressive. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, James.